Welcome. Do you have a tech news appointment? No? Well, I'll see if I can fit you in. Very busy today. James booked like 3 in a row. YouTube has been caught asking a small but not insignificant number of users to pay for a premium subscription to play videos in 4K. We caught them! Who knows how many may have bought premium if we didn't?
Maybe they'll have less compression now.
Nope. This follows on the heels of other unpopular changes that Google has been testing out, including forcing users to sit through a larger number of unskippable ads.
Your favorite.
Google confirmed that the unreasonable amount of ads thing was just an experiment to gauge user interest. So hopefully the 4K gatekeeping thing will go away if not enough people decide that they're willing to pay for features that they used to get for free and generally receive a worse product.
That's America, goddammit.
Hey, that's what it's all about. Can't wait for the moment a few years from now when our corporate feudal lords decide a monthly subscription is required to get the lock your own front door feature pack. It's the most popular pack. Google has published a timeline for Chrome's transition to a new extension platform which could end or severely restrain the functions of ad blockers. This is the other end of the pincer movement. Take away 4K, put in more ads, remove ad blockers, and what's the scorpion tail? Vertical video, all of it. It's all vertical now. All Chrome extensions will shift to a new platform called Manifest v3 starting in January, with the old system, Manifest v2, makes sense, being phased out next summer, except for enterprises who will get another year. While it's been widely reported that this change essentially means Chrome is blocking ad blockers, that's not entirely true. Manifest v3 will cause some ad blockers to not work as expected, forcing them to rely on specific URL block lists of limited length. But developers of the most popular extensions have already been working to adapt their blockers to the new platform for some time. So it looks like ad blockers will survive, especially since, and this is a little, little pro tip for you guys, okay?
Are there other products?
You don't have to use Chrome.
You don't
have to use Chrome.
Brave.
And PlayStation 5s that haven't had a system firmware update in a while should be vulnerable to a new jailbreak package published by a developer called Spectre. They're like the organization in the Bond movies, except they don't hack banks or anything, just video game consoles.
Ghost reporting.
People have published proof of the jailbreak working on PS5s running firmware version 4.03, which dates back to October of last year. So this will be perfect for people who haven't touched their PS5 because they were upset they couldn't jailbreak it since then. Thank you. It's not a perfect break. It gives you read-write access to the system, allowing you to install games and software from non-official sources, but there's no execute access. So while the modder was able to install the delisted PT demo, he wasn't actually able to run it. And the jailbreak only works about 30% of the time, apparently. But that 30% of the time,
works
every time. And as long as you don't want to actually play the games.
We screw up.
Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Secret Lab. Whether it's business or play, Secret Lab chairs are designed to keep you comfortable for long hours. The Secret Lab Titan Evo 2022 is shaped to support you while distributing weight evenly and relieving pressure. Whew, deadline passed. And for Black Friday, they're currently offering up to $300 off select products. Plus, they offer a 5-year extended warranty and a 49-day return policy, so they have your back in more than one way. Head to the link in the description and check out Secret Lab tomorrow.
You got me.
Today. Thank you for waiting. The Quick Bits will see you now. We already covered how Google is shutting down Stadia, but that doesn't necessarily mean you'll be out in the cold when it comes to game ownership. Ubisoft is working to give Stadia customers who own their titles on the soon-to-be-dead platform PC keys so they can run their games locally.
I didn't want to play PC, it's the whole thing!
So I hope they were playing Stadia just for giggles and not because they didn't actually have a PC, because that would, as James points out, that so. The Cloud Act, which is a data sharing agreement between the US and the UK, went into effect today. Basically, it allows both countries to request data from each other's internet providers to fight serious crimes like terrorism and human trafficking.
And just saying the wrong thing.
Watch out! Privacy advocates, though, have cried foul, as it may set a precedent for countries to access even more information outside their home territory. But don't worry, guys. Now, it's like you have two governments watching your back by knowing everything you do.
Your parents are together again.
Oh, I feel so safe and loved. They had me on purpose. Coinbase, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the US, experienced an outage yesterday. Users were unable to make withdrawals to a US-based bank account for a roughly 6-hour period. Details are unclear, other than Coinbase confirming it suffered a major outage, probably caused by people's unwillingness to recognize the revolutionary potential of decentralized finance.
True.
And high copium levels are never good for the markets, James.
But how about that Lightning Network?
Now back to Kelly. Customers that subscribe to Dish Network also got a nasty surprise this weekend when all Disney-owned properties disappeared for 2 days due to a contract dispute between Disney and Disney.
Get out.
This was a big deal for college football fans who missed most of the weekend's games. The channels have since been restored with a handshake agreement as the two sides try and work out a longer-term deal. You want to talk about decentralization? Put my shows on a blockchain, you know? Okay, like, geez, I need those. And here's one from the wow, I wish I had your problems department. Kim Kardashian was recently hit with a $1.25 million fine from the SEC for not properly disclosing that she was paid to do posts for Ethereum Max on Instagram.
Wow, that's like the cost of her bathroom.
Sounds like a lot of money, but Kim K is worth nearly $2 billion.
That's
so
2,000 million.
That's, you went to math class. I have an arts degree. Okay, how did that go? Feel a bit sore? Well, come back on Wednesday for your follow-up and we'll top up your dosage, okay? Okay. You look like you need it.